Closed captioning for Hello ENC is sponsored by Hearing Life.
Hello, ENC.
Hey. Living, loving local.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi.
Lifestyle.
With your host, Megan, and fashionista, Ciara.
Let's get a sound check.
And now, Hello ENC.
Let's go.
Welcome to Hello ENC. I'm your host, Megan Mamlock, and it's Thirsty Thursday, so we'll quench your thirst of art and comic books. You thought I was going to go in a different direction, didn't you? But first, Hello ENC is an inclusive show, so of course we're going to spotlight the LGBTQIA+ community in the South through their artistic expression on Artsy. Plus, we'll nerd out with Ashley and Ryan as they discuss the excitement of Comic-Con coming to Greenville. But first, let's talk about our favorite podcasts. Hey friends, it's time for Two Peas in a Podcast. Today I'm joined by Nikki, and we are talking about the Vile Files. So I discovered him through TikTok, as I do most things. What's your history with it?
Okay, so I discovered the Vile Files obviously through The Bachelor. Because
Yes.
as you guys know, Nick Vile was
On multiple seasons
multiple
was a
seasons.
bachelor, right?
He was like, yeah, and he was the villain. He was then the nice guy. He then was the Bachelor, and so he just got. I mean, he has so many connections in that world.
And his podcast is really cool because
Yeah.
he's one of 10 kids. So he has perspective of being from a big family household, his love life through
His
The
love
Bachelor.
through The Bachelor,
And his now current girlfriend.
Right, yes, who they are so cute. But like, I like the fact that he has like experienced on-camera relationships, off-camera relationships. So it makes for his content to be, like all-encompassing.
So another thing that's really cool about Vile Files is he has people call in to ask him either questions about their love life, what they should do with like relationships with friends and stuff, but to transition into your other favorite podcast, The Bobby Bones Show. Bobby also does this too.
Yeah, exactly. So what's cool is the Bobby Bones Show is a radio show that's on tons of country radio stations.
I was gonna say, if you
across-
love country.
yeah, across America. But I like to listen to the Bobby Bones Show podcast because then I can get like all the goods like in like an hour or whatever. And I like it because you can get all the good bits like in 1 hour. But they're not stuff that you would hear like on a news show. They're like kind of crazy stuff, you know, about like how to make yourself, how you can actually you can do a surgery that you can add 3 inches to yourself and make yourself taller.
Well, thanks for joining Two Peas in a Podcast. Make sure to come back every week as we discover new audio adventures.
Okay, best review, Scott. This is unbelievable because I need a fitness watch.
Oh, well, then
I'm
you have-
heavily getting into the
The
fitness.
perfect guy is here for me.
There
for
he is.
you. He's here. He's
Jacob
right here.
Palmer.
All 6'10" of him.
I was just going to say, how tall are you?
6'6".
6'6". Man, does he make me look small?
Well, when you wear a fitness watch, this is what happens.
That's what happens. You get fit.
All right, Jacob, thanks for being here.
Yep.
You're breaking down some fitness watches, things like that we're wearing. What do we need these? I mean, is this the time where we need to be wearing these, everybody?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. And
Sure.
I think people love these because they're small, they're convenient, they're easy to wear, they don't look out of place no matter what you're wearing, and it makes it a lot easier to get up, get active, make those small steps that lead to a healthier life.
Love that.
Now, some of these can be a little complicated, a little tough to use, right? So we want to make them simple, right? Some of these are simple to use, hopefully.
Absolutely, and there's something for everybody on the table here. We got the Garmin, which is great for the outdoors enthusiast because it's great for taking on hikes, gives you different elevation change, some more data that you normally wouldn't get. There's also some good ones in terms of the Fitbit. They were the pioneers. They were the first ones to do the fitness trackers. They've
First one I
evolved
heard
over
of.
time, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of cool technology in there. Now we have Amazon entering the space with the Halo Band. Most simple out of any of the ones we have here, but it does get the job done. Also pretty cheap.
Love that. So you get,
nice.
They're getting smaller. I feel like some of them are getting smaller.
And this
and
one's
smaller.
making like noises already. Look at it. It's already on. It's doing some wild things. Okay, I like that.
wear me. All right, and then we see the Apple Watch here seems to be one that obviously I'm wearing. A lot of people wearing these days.
We're all wearing it, and you know, love the Apple Watch. This is the Series 7 we got here, which is the newest one. Really cool, a little bit different than the fitness trackers that we have out here because, you know, it pairs to your iPhone. It works with different tech. And what's great about it is that if you're already in that Apple ecosystem, it gives you those live updates activates those live notifications throughout the day, or you can turn them off and have them bother you less.
The old silent approach.
Exactly.
I like these. I don't have, you guys have them.
We do.
Wait, this is a
rocking
smaller
them.
one there.
Well, I read bestreviews.com, and I knew this is the
Then
one
you
I
knew
needed.
that's the best
what
one.
what I need to know is the one. What do I use? What's the device if I want to just lay on the couch and do nothing? I'm not sure which one that is best for.
You know, I think we could get you a really good stand mixer, and you could start baking, and then all of a sudden,
there it
you
is.
know, good enough.
I'll just go to Best Reviews for that.
Come join me at the Greenville Museum of Art, where we'll discover artwork by members of the LGBTQ+ community through their personal experiences of growing up queer in the American South. This is Hello ENC. Hey, it's C. This is Art C. I'm at the Greenville Museum of Art with Trista Porter. She's the executive director for the museum. Hey, Trista, how's it going?
It's going very well, thank you.
Good, good. So, Trista, we are standing in a fabulous exhibition curated by Parks McAllister, and it's Growing Up Queer in the South. And it is fabulous. I attended the opening reception for it. I learned a lot. It was very beautiful. So, what's it all about?
So it's kind of self-explanatory in the title. I think that's sort of the beauty of the title of this show is we put out a call for artworks for this juried exhibition, and the only parameters were the artists had to identify within the queer community or LGBTQ+ community, and have spent some time sort of growing up in the American South, and it included a wide range of states. So those were sort of the main parameters for submitting work for the show, and we got a really incredible display, a really wide range of different media, people from different states, all kind of documenting their own sort of experiences.
Definitely, and I met a lot of great artists during the opening reception who were from out of town, but they came back here because they actually, you know, some of them were from here, but they left and now they're living in their truth.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. Yeah, a lot of people, some people are still living in the South that traveled for the show, some of the artists, but some of the artists have moved to places like Portland or New York, places where they can feel a little bit more at home from like some of the small towns that they grew up in the South. So that's absolutely true.
Renee Segroves, they did this piece, it's called Analysis Paralysis, and it's all...
Analysis Paralysis, I love the name.
It's all colored pencil. I love this piece. It just kind of like made me happy. It felt very cheerful. It's like this beautiful
all the colors.
depiction of their like bathroom. I just loved the kind of brightness of it. I can't remember, I don't know the whole story of it either. So the title of it, the artist's name is M.E. Cobb, and the title of their piece is I'm not responsible for what people think, Pat, only for what I am. So it feels like it's a very specific personal reference. But this artist basically finds these old like button-up t-shirts and then adds spray paint and glitter to them. So it makes them like just really kind of fabulous looking.
Yeah,
it's like otherwise very like, kind of masculine sort of shirt, making it really, really colorful.
Okay, let me know who this artist is. I need to follow them on Instagram and let them know that I need to buy their shirt for myself.
Her name is M.E. Cobb.
M.E. Cobb.
Yeah, that's right.
And what do we have over here? So I actually met this artist.
Yeah, Jesus.
And he is fabulous.
Yeah, Jesus Daniel Lopez. He is one of the artists who traveled all the way from Texas to be here for the opening reception.
Yeah,
really
he told me that.
And I think they just graduated actually from Sam Houston University. So pretty young still, and did these pieces. These are prints of like collage work. This is the artist. These are like sort of self-portraits of the artist himself, sort of collage in this really interesting way.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And so this piece is like all printed on Polaroids, and I think it's actually is the artist, or maybe it was a model.
No, this is nice right here.
Yeah, and they're wearing this sort of like lace mask. So it's sort of referencing, maybe not specifically Southern, but sort of referencing like gentility.
Well, thanks for tuning in to Artsy, and be sure to come back every Thursday to see more on Hello ENC.
Oh, I forgot my scripts.
Don't worry, Courtney. I'll get your scripts. We can't start the news without you.
No, it's totally okay. I got it.
yesterday.
Scan here to subscribe to the Hello ENC YouTube channel.
That's right. From fashion to food, we have all your favorite local lifestyle stories all across the East.
Join me and see
for Hello ENC on YouTube.
It's okay, we'll wait. When did you get popcorn?
I don't know how long I had to wait.
Can I have some?
Sure. It got a lot of butter in it.
Hello, hello, hello. Dreaming just awake to a beautiful light, yeah. Hello, hello, hello. 9 to 5 during the day, but a star by night, yeah.
Greetings, comic enthusiasts and pop culture lovers. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Ryan.
And together we are Couple of Nerds. Today we're going to be talking about a really cool event that's going to be coming up soon.
Greenville Comic Con.
Woo!
Greenville Comic Con is coming on Saturday, August 13th. The con happens every second Saturday in August. And this year, it just so happens to be on Ashley's birthday.
Yay! So we are definitely going, and we've never missed Greenville Comic Con since it's a local event. And it only costs us $7 per person for adults, $3 for kids 12 and under, and free for little nerds ages 3 and under.
We were lucky enough to attend the first Greenville Comic Con back in August of 2017. We even cosplayed as Greg Universe and Rose Quartz from Steven Universe.
We got a lot of compliments since we were just so cute together. I'm sure you might be asking, what in the world is cosplay? Well, let me explain. Cosplay is a practice of dressing up as a character from a movie, book, comic book, webcomic, or video game.
Ashley and I usually try to do couple cosplays. We've cosplayed everything from Disney characters to cartoon characters to superheroes. In fact, this year we'll be a Sith and a Jedi.
People come around from all over Eastern North Carolina to attend. I've been to some huge Comic Cons in Virginia and Tennessee as well. But if you've never been to a convention like that before, Greenville Comic Con is the perfect start for you. It's small enough that you can still make friends and buy merch, and big enough to enjoy the costumes and vendors just like the big ones.
I'm so excited we got our tickets online!
If you think Greenville Comic Con sounds like your kind of thing, you can get your tickets beforehand online at greenvilleenccomiccon.com or at the door on the day of the convention here at the Greenville Convention Center.
There's a little bit of everything for everyone. Even our sponsor, Blue Ox Games, will have a booth inside. Go say hi and tell them the Couple of Nerds sent you over. And if you see us there, as our Sith and Jedi, come say hello.
Go to Greenville Comic Con, you must!
Hey friends, I am super excited for this edition of ENC CW Insider. One word, chocolate. The newest season of the competition series Great Chocolate Showdown premieres next Thursday at 9 p.m. right here on Eastern North Carolina's CW. Great Chocolate Showdown is a decadent chocolate dessert competition series where 10 home bakers go head to head in an indulgent world of chocolate, vying to be crowned Great Chocolate Showdown champion and win the $50,000 grand prize. So let's take a look.
August 11th. Welcome to the world of chocolate. If you can't stand the sweet,
It's just really stressful.
get out of the kitchen.
There's a lot riding on this. Come on.
It's all going wrong.
I thought it was delicious.
Great Chocolate Showdown. New episodes premiere Thursday, August 11th on the CW.
We're in labor.
She's having a baby.
Right now.
Now.
Well, my dad's gonna kill me.
This explains violent mood swings. My boobs are burning rocks.
I love her as much as I love you. Nothing you just said helps at all.
Bump. New CW series.
I'm Elena Verdine, and I am joining Morning Edition here at WNCT as an anchor and producer. I think the thing that I love the most about North Carolina is how many different things there are to do. It is very crazy to be coming from the Midwest to here, but I knew that I'd be going from nice people to nice people, and I have been proved right in that in every sense. This is kind of a random hidden talent, but I'm very good at Candy Crush. I'm excited for the opportunity to do the morning show. I love mornings, and I am obviously excited to work alongside Julianne. She is such a bright light and has just been such a positive influence, and I know that I'm gonna need some of her energy in the mornings. One time I was in the studio reading something on the prompter, and It was early in the morning, to be fair. I just kept reading and read something that the anchor was supposed to say. And I said, you know what? I'll just do it. And like get a little hair toss on air. I just love when people watching kind of get to see the more goofy and fun-loving side.
It's nice to come into the newsroom where everyone has a smile on their face and is excited to go to work for the day. I know that I just love telling people stories, and I love coming to the anchor desk every day and just being able to update everybody on what's going on. Eastern North Carolina is just all about community. I've met some of the nicest people I have ever met in my life here in Eastern North Carolina, and that's really what drove me to come to ENC.
WNCT 9 News at 10 on Eastern North Carolina's CW.
Join me, Megan Mamlock, on Hello ENC as we discover all the hotspots for fashion, food, and events. Explore all things lifestyle across the East. Hello ENC, weekdays at 12:30 on Eastern North Carolina's CW.
We are sipping and we're noshing on some pickled okra. Oh, wow. But most importantly, we are supporting. Today on Hello ENC, Fashion for a Cause. Is Fashion Forward on Hello ENC, and I'm filling in for my girl, C. We are at an amazing event, the first annual Fashion for a Cause. There's fashion, there's food, there's shopping, which I love. But the most important part is that this event benefits the KWLA tournament. So really, it's like a pay it forward, fashion forward, like pay it forward, fashion forward collab. So let's check it out.
It's a new day, so shine bright, smile right, look at your life. New day, so shine bright, smile right, look at your life.
So Posh Pelican and Bailey's Fine Jewelry actually reached out to us about hosting an event during Big Rock. It's one of the biggest weeks here in the Crystal Coast. So we partnered all together to host this first-time event, Fashion for a Cause, which actually benefits the KWLA. It's great because that's all that our brand is about. We love pouring back into the community. As you can see, there's a lot of women involved with this. So we truly believe in empowering other women, getting behind local businesses and women-owned businesses and operated. So it's exciting to kind of get behind that and know that we're supporting a great cause.
Today we've got a big range of all the things that we carry in our retail shop as well.
Tell me, I don't know if I can say this on air, I might have to bleep it, but I have to know, what is the stick?
So it's a chapstick, there's a cocoa butter. I will tell you it is a hot item. That's what everybody is coming over and asking about. They're all buying it. It's a cocoa butter, there's a muscle balm for achy muscles, and then we've got our pink challenge. It's part of the Big Rock tournament this year. We're trying to raise money for breast cancer research. So we're raffling off this big Yeti cooler full of all these cute pink things. And so far it's been awesome. We've loved it. It's been a good turnout. Everybody's excited about it. They love the giveaway. And especially that all the proceeds go to a good cause. That's really getting everybody excited.
My law partner and I started thinking a couple of years ago, let's do the Lady Angler tournament. It's for a great cause. That morning on the way out, I said, hey guys, this is a really special day for me, not just because we've got a boat and we're doing this and it's so much fun and the tournament's so much fun. The party Friday night was awesome. But this is for my friend, for Rhonda. We're fishing in memory of her. She died of breast cancer in January. And the fight that we had, out on the water that day is nothing compared to what Rhonda and other women go through in their fight for cancer. And so not only were we fighting, in her memory, but obviously everything that we raise, everything that Carly and KWLA raise, goes to comfort women that need it the most.
You mentioned your friend Rhonda. What is your connection to Rhonda?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's actually a funny story. I met up with Hunter and her team after their win. That's whenever she told me she was fishing in honor of Rhonda, and I was like, my cousin passed away this past year due to cancer too. What's Rhonda's last name? And she said Rhonda Howell. And we put it together that she's my cousin.
The tears
just rolled off of our eyes. I mean, it was just one of those things like,
It gave me goosebumps. It's absolutely incredible, the spirit and the fight that these ladies put up, and we are so honored to have all of them. So we're so appreciative, and we're so proud of all the ladies on the Can Do
We are
team.
proud of you for a great first year.
Women! Yeah, women!
These women.
It might be thundering and gray skies now, but it was all sun and smiles at the first annual Fashion for a Cause event right behind me at the Cottage in Atlantic Beach. And I just can't believe we have to wait a whole nother year for next year's event. It was so exciting. And Megan, I'm gonna send it right back to you.
Join me, Megan Mamlock, in supporting the Relay for Life of Pitt County. Come out to the McConnell Robb Hope Lodge on August 6th to celebrate, remember, and lead the fight for a world without cancer. Visit relayforlife.org/PittNC.
Relay for Life doesn't exist because of cancer. It exists because of communities like ours coming together to fight it, to share laughs and moments of silence, to provide a shoulder to cry on.
Coming up tomorrow on Hello ENC, we'll hit the water and get some wind in our sails with the Little Washington Sailing School for Get After It. Plus, on Fashion Forward, C will give us a guide to all the hottest miniskirts this summer. And make sure to join Hello ENC every weekday at 12:30 to be in the know of everything that is living, loving local in the East. See ya!
Closed captioning for Hello ENC is sponsored by Hearing Life.